What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well. As always, we're going to update what's next on Bitcoin because this in the last update we have been able to plan this nice triple wave to the downside with this very low. That was my first target for a long I gave you. Then we got a second target here, so we just went into the first target, and from now we got a nice 6% push to the upside, as you can see here, a more 6% push to the upside. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to update what we can do next clear here with the waves. So these are the two configurations we planned in the last update. Okay, so ABC flat here, otherwise 1, 2, 3, or 5 here impulsive, the white ones, the white waves you can see here to the upside. So we're of course going to cover everything, but yeah, as always, if you want to, by the way, it's here. If you want to get 3 ExoCharts months for free, you know, because as I said, you're going to, when with the turrets I'm going to give you, I gave you already, you just have to read the order flow. So this is an order flow, you just have to read the order flow. For example, here into the long target, the first long target, what we'll have next, we'll have the demand coming here, you can see, we'll have an increase of the open interest for the positive data. Of course, there is not only this we want to see, there are a lot more data we want to see here, but this is also part of the data we have to get to be able to take the long trade. Okay, so just by reading the order flow, you could make the decision that this was a long trade. Okay, and if you want to get 3 months for free, you just have to join us as VIP. So you just go on the website, on the mooncharts.fr website, and you can just enjoy 3 ExoCharts months for free. So you just have to go here, okay, on the mooncharts.fr website, and you will get 3 ExoCharts months for free. So we'll get this desktop version where you can get a DOM right here, a tier, all the templates, for example, for the daily levels, everything. I mean, the levels you have to update daily, everything clearly. If you join us as VIP, you're going to get all of this, and you're going to get 3 ExoCharts months for free. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you. So if you want to get this, you know what to do. Just go on the mooncharts.fr website, go in the plan section, and you can get everything. All the VIPs, by the way, at the moment have 3 ExoCharts months for free. But anyway, so yeah, this is what we have planned in the last update. Okay, now of course this was not at all the main, I mean the only scenario. Of course we plan all different possibilities, to the upside, to the downside. We plan everything, and we just have to trade the probabilities, and we just have to trade the targets based off the direction, really. So we just have to read the order flow. Okay, we just read what's happening behind the market, really. So for example, do we have trade longs, do we have trade shorts, do we have absorption, do we have some big stacking balances, I don't know, do we have a big volume, do we have all of this data to be aware of. Do we have people longing on the very top, do we have people longing on the very bottom? All of this we are able to see all of these things through the order flow. But anyway, so so this is what we have planned in the last update. Gave you also the levels here, you can see, for this ABC zigzag to the downside. So A, B retracement, NSC wave to the downside. I just gave you everything clear, all the levels you have to be aware of. And my first target for a long trade was really on the 6.866% plus the value area low here for a possible swing for part of that low right here. Okay, so take the lows and then get a bounce. And my second target was from the daily down to the naked session path control. So let's go on the chart and see how it played. So we just have to go on the Bybit chart right here. Right here. And this is how it played. So this was the first, as you can see here, level. Okay, we'll have plan here to the downside for this ABC zigzag. So A wave, bam, B retracement, NSC here to the downside. Okay, right here. ABC. Okay, so this here was into the value area low at $27,396, and so we have this right here against $27,396. So this is the exact same price, it was the exact same level. So we just hit our target. We just do a quick wick below here to do a swing third pan of the previous low. Okay, depending again of the time frame you're looking at. For example, here the 1 hour, this is just a wick below, so this is a swing third pan. So we have done a swing third pan, and we got a bounce, and we got a now a nice 6% push to the upside. It's absolutely crazy, to be honest with you. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. So now let's see what we can expect next. So first of all, have this possible flat, you know, what we have planned in the last update. Really, we just have done something a bit more complex. So what will be this? What will be these waves really here? It will be simply an A, B, C flat into the wave 2. By the way, we can now remove the 618. We don't really care anymore, to be honest. So A, B, C flat. Okay, so we're going to make the C wave right here. So to make to complete the wave 2 here, so we have a 5 waves correction, and then we'll have another 5 waves correction, 5 waves to complete the C wave with the 5 waves to the downside. Okay, as always in an ABC flat, we'll have a correction, and then we'll have a 5 waves down. This is not my main scenario, but just in case we'll have to go down. Okay, we know in what we are never surprised by using a wave. What we can expect next, for example, you know, on Twitter, for example, you got like Elon Musk, you know, changing the logo right here with Dogecoin. What we'll have planned with VAPs will also get a big push to the upside on Dogecoin. Surprise, surprise, what's happening? We'll have a big push to the upside on Dogecoin. I don't know if I have the wave right now. I think I do have the wave here. Yeah, right here, I think. No, I wouldn't. No, I don't have the wave on this. I don't have the screenshot. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, yeah, if you go on Dogecoin, you can see that we got a very, very nice push to the upside. Right here, you can see with a quick rise, it was looking, you know, for some buy around there. So we got a we got a nice, we talk about a nice 50% push to the upside. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you. And yeah, anyway, let's come back on this. Bam. So yeah, so here, this is the first configuration. Really, in this consolidation, the current range we're in, because as always, this is just a consolidation here. We're in a range, okay, so we just have the trade range until it breaks. But if we have to go down, we know what we are, okay. If we have to go really below the lows here, we know what way we have to take. Now, the other configuration, the main idea, to be honest with, at the moment, is to be in this configuration. You know, we have planned this ABC zigzag to the downside here in the last update, okay, so to speak, right here. ABC zigzag to go into a long target, ABC zigzag here. So we have done the ABC zigzag with the, by the way, an expanding ending here. As you can see, we'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is an expanding ending. As always, we can get a leading in a A wave. What we go here, you can see 1, 2, 3, or 5. The wave 4, yes, can break the wave 1 bomb here. It's possible. It is a leading. This is not an impulsive. And the C wave can get an ending, not a leading, but an ending. So here, as always, an ending. Normally, it's a wedge. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. But as always, it can be also an expanding ending. So start from smaller wave to bigger waves. Okay, of course, we do not do this because otherwise we break the wave right here. By the way, let me just show you that. Bam, we have to do, so we start from smaller wave, by the way, smaller wave, bam, and we expand the move, and we expand the move. Okay, so yeah, this is what happens when you do an expansion like this, for example. Okay, you have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you just expand the move, really. Okay, you do not start from bigger wave to smaller wave, you start from smaller wave to expand to bigger waves. Okay, so anyway, so in that case, ABC zigzag is done. Okay, and so now what we can look for here simply, if we have to push hard, is to look for the impulsive to the upside. Okay, so now we can look for a continuation mainly, but as always, we're going to cover that we can absolutely do some bigger patterns there. So if we have to make the wave 3 here, as always, the most probable target is a 1618. Now keep in mind that the context is we have two different configurations, this wave 1, 2 right here, okay, or we have, so this wave 1, 2 right here, this wave 1 and this wave 2 right here, okay, to make then the wave 3 or 5. In that case, we're going to reach with this wave 3 41,000 on Bitcoin. Okay, I really don't want to be super bullish, but this is a fact. This is here on the chart. Okay, so I'm not going to take this mainly, but anyway. And the second scenario is a wave 1, a wave to retracement, and another wave 1, another wave to retracement right here. So not with here it is, by the way. And so next in that case, we'll have bam the wave 3 or 5 to the upside. Okay, so in that case, we're going to reach less than 41,000 normally, but again, we can do some extension, we can just pump it up and just do some crazy push up. But just to understand, this is just, I just want you to understand that this white waves I just draw you here is just with the most common targets. Keep in mind that all these fibs above are some wave 3 targets, so we can absolutely go to the 200%, go to the 361 point, go to our 361 point, go to the 423.6, even do an extension. If we have to be crazy bullish, we can be crazy bullish, but as always, I'm not until we are, because most of the time you're not going to be crazy bullish. So yeah, why would you bet on something crazy bullish if most of the time you're not? These are the statistics. So anyway, so yeah, but just be aware of that. We can absolutely push hard and with the wave 3. I'm just showing you the most probable targets of this impulsive. So most probable target, sorry, of the wave 3 is a 1618. Okay, right here. Then we should retrace 38.2. Why? Simply because bam, if you pull the retracement tool for the wave 2, okay, we'll have done a 56.166% from around the 786. It's fine, to be honest with you. Okay, but so what is 56.166%? It's simply a regular retracement. So in that case, we'll have to look for a regular retracement on the wave 4. So if you pull the fib, as you can see here, we should retrace in that case 38.2. So the 120 extension by the way of the wave 4. And next we should do, if we of course respect the more likely target, the most common target, we should go to the 120 extension of the wave 5. So the 200% of the wave 3. Okay, if you pull your extension tool like this, so you can see here, this is a 120 extension. That is a 200%, 200% yes of the wave 3. If the wave 3 is 1620, of course. So yeah, this will be the most common impulsive to the upside. As always, if you want to get all the targets, bam, this is also where a target, by the way, is a 120 extension here of the wave 3. We're having only 2% chance to stop. So can we stop here? Yes. Is it the most probable? Not at all. Okay. Then we'll have the 161 most probable targets, then we'll have the 200%, then we'll have the 261 point, and then we'll have the, by the way, no, not the last one here, that is the 261 point, and the last one this time is the 423.6. If we get acceptance above, then we just have to find a smaller wave to be able to find the target. For example, if we do this, okay, we're just going to get another wave 1, another wave 2, and we just have to add this wave 3, 4, 5 targets. Okay, that's simple as that, really. So yeah, that is a plan for the moment. Okay, to the upside, as always. By the way, just before to end this, as always, we can do something bigger in that wave 2. Okay, it's not because here we have done and completed this plan, ABC zigzag to the downside, that we have now to get a big push to the upside, we can absolutely make something bigger here in that wave 2. Okay, so right here, what we can do in that case in the wave 2 here, we can absolutely make a double XY. Okay, so take more time and be again range bound here for a bit to, I mean for a bit, yeah, for a bit of, yeah, a bit long moment, but anyway, to make a bigger, so W, okay, X wave and a Y leg to the downside, and go where exactly into our second long target. We'll have plan below us. That's simple as that, really. Okay, go into later, and if we have to take out the lows, okay, we just remove that scenario. We just can't, I mean, remove this wave, and what we take exactly is simply this lower time frame one. Okay, right here. Okay, and we just take this 1, 2, 3, or 5 impulsive to the downside in the C wave. As always, it can be an ending with a small wave for leading, so do a wedge like this to the downside. It's possible also, we can absolutely do this, be aware of that. But yeah, as always, we bet more likely on the impulsive to the downside, because it's the most probable between an ending and an impulsive, or a leading or an impulsive. Okay, but anyway, so let's just come back on this. So we can first make a bigger WXY. Okay, as always, you do have to add your targets right here. So W root, W bottom, X retracement top. So let's take a look at this is the top right here. You have to add your correction target 618, 121 extension, 123, 161 here. And so as always, the maximum target here is a 121 extension, because if you have to go to the 123, the wave 2 will break the wave 1 route, and so this is an invalidation of the pan. Okay, in that case, we take the 1, 2, 3, or 5 for the C wave for the flat. Okay, so yeah, double XY as always can also be absolutely an ABC flat. So here we can absolutely do also a bigger A, B, C flat. Okay, so here what we have to do is just to pull your retracement tool right here. Okay, from the bottom, from the A wave bottom to the A wave root, or the opposite, as always, depending if you reverse your tool right here in your settings. I did, so you do the same. Otherwise, if you didn't reverse it, you do the opposite of me. Okay, then as always, most commentary is a 123, 127. We can still stop on the 105 as well. We have to look for a swing failed pound or a failed auction with 113, for example. Here 105, it's depends really. Sometimes some period on the market we do some crazy waves, and this day we do some crazy waves. That's why we'll be aware of that. Now, if we respect the trade, which will go to the 123, 127. And there is also the 113 here. There's a stock market retracement, but it can still plays out on the crypto market. Okay, it's absolutely possible to retrace in there. So these are all the flat targets. Really, we also have the 90% for a regular flat, but again, we'll take more double XY first of all if we retrace from here. But yeah, normally that is the most probable target. So once we have done this, bam, A wave, B retracement, and C wave to the downside. If you remember good, by the way, with the levels here, what we have planned, this target here, 29,600, is exactly the big resistance start we have planned above us. So this is also really a target to be aware of, and a possible pattern to be aware of. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I have to do now is into this target right here. If we have to take the high, okay, if we have to take the high into this target right here, you just have to read the order flow, okay, to make decisions if you have or not to take the trade, to make an informed trading decision. Do you have something bearish? Yes, okay, we take the short. Do we have something that is not bearish, that is more bullish than bearish? Yes, okay, we do not take the short, and we just remain patient for higher. That's simple as that, really. Of course, it's not that easy to understand how to read an order flow, but it's clearly worth it. Okay, this is absolutely insane. This is absolutely pure gold. But anyway, as always, if you want to get 3 exo charts months for free, okay, you just have to go on the Moonchart website and join us as VIP. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, this is a plan right now on Bitcoin. So are we going to do this bigger plan or not into this target? It depends really. Okay, if we're going to make something bearish in there or not. But if we don't do anything bearish, I'm going to take this impulsive to the upside directly. Okay, and so not at all. Yips, right here, not gonna just lower time frame 2, so it's under oh no, good. If we don't really get anything bearish from here, I'm going to take the impulsive to the upside. So be done like this directly and look for the rise, clearly. Okay, but yeah, so really hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoy, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. Is very important to support the channel. Really thank you so much if you do it. And as always, by the way, yeah, with VIPs, we have been able, so of course, to plan everything here. I clearly said to VIPs, I want lower to take a long. As I said earlier, you can take a long here because that's a possible wave 1 to here, but personally I'm going to remain patient and wait for low to come. So minimum the swing failed pan here, and otherwise we're going to look for the 7x6 here, you know, with a daily down to the naked session path we have planned to the second target below. If we don't get anything bullish from here, we look for the second target. But if we get something bullish from here, we get something. We just have to take a trade, really. This was an update in the daily update on, I think on Monday. So look for a move to the downside to the value area low, and from here get a rise. And so this is exactly what happened. As you can see, value area low, and we're right now into the value area low. We at the moment I mean, if you go here, you can see we went into the value area low, we bounced it from that value area low, and we went into that value area low here. So we got the move to the downside and a quick push to the upside. So if you want to get these kind of updates, I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with VIPs to update the chart. So really read in depth the order flow to really give you some crazy nice informations. There was also the long trade we have planned on Sunday. By the way, this was on Sunday in the Sunday update. As always, every Sunday I'm live with VIPs to plan the upcoming week, and so yeah, it just played absolutely perfectly. So I don't care now if we get a move to the downside. We got a nice 6% push to the upside on the world's biggest cryptocurrency. That's pretty cool. We also have been able to plan some nice wave on Ethereum, as you can see, wave 1, wave 2. That brings us with this A, B, C. We have all the C wave turrets here, so you have to enter by step in, or just take the turret you prefer, really, with a small wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to get 5 waves here, and so as you can see here, place the wave on the 123 here, and we got a bounce of the 123. That's pretty cool. Now we are a lot higher. We got another push to the upside here. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you. So if you want to get this kind of content, just join us as VIP. You just have to go in the plan section, and in addition to this, you're going to get 3 exo charts months for free. Anyway, that's all for me for today. So really hope you enjoyed. As always, as I said earlier, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. This is very important. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. It just really support the channel. Anyway, take care of you. That's very important. And catch you all tomorrow at 10 AM GMT UTC +2, by the way, you can see on the very low, for the daily update on Bitcoin. And otherwise, catch you all later in another update, or maybe on the Discord server or on the website, anywhere really. Anyway, I wish you a brilliant day. Take care and see you in the next one. Cheers.